Everybody, welcome back to Sky Factory 3, episode 22, extra episode again with me, Sid. I am ahead of myself, so I've been a bit busy since I last recorded, which was earlier today, doing a few bits around the place and also around the thing. And I did a bit of emergency plumbing in the house as well, which was entertaining. So first things first, we appear to be in a room with what's going on. Well, I'll tell you what's going on. I built a platform coming out of here. This is another thing that coming over here. It hangs off to one side and it's got my little house in it. It's very simple, nothing too fancy. It needs a little bit of lighting, still lighting work going on with it, but yeah, we've got that going. I've got a platform down with chickens, as we know, and I'm currently trying to get a prismarine, not shard, the prismarine, the other one, chicken. So they are breeding. I've set up a little breeding area to set these two going. Another emerald chicken, don't want you. What else? Well, as I say, there's a new area starting to take shape up here. We do need to get something going on with this. I've split that off of there, and basically now the only thing left of the old structure is this, really, and that obviously. That bit down there is going to be for wheat and other. It's just going to be for wheat, actually, I think. And yeah, I mean, you know, we've been doing some work, but this episode, no, I don't want to go here. I had to start doing a little bit of work on my storage. Oh, that's just my eggs from I pulled out all of the machines and stuff, and you know, various bits and pieces from up there. So refined storage, I've never used this before. We need silicon, we need machine casings. Machine casing is this stuff. Now I have got a little bit of this, and while we're doing that, I'm going to get rid of a lot of this, just to free up some space in the old inventory. Because I want to get rid of all of this lot. I don't want any of these chests about the place. I'm quite happy with these work, but I don't want chests. I want to completely ditch chests, and I want to have wireless access and auto crafting and all the good things. So we're going to have a controller anyway. We need some silicon. We've got some of this and we've got quite a bit of that. They're interchangeable, so as best as I can tell. Got that, we've got that. We need a diamond. Where am I going to find a diamond? No, just one, thank you. Okay, so that should be that with that. And 1, 2, 3, and a 4, and we'll just use these ones up there. So that's our controller. Okay, we probably want we're going to want something. I'm guessing we're going to need this for starters, a grid, or maybe even a crafting grid, which is a grid, more advanced stuff like that. This is all A, isn't it? I think we need a solder to start off with, though. So we're going to need a couple of those. Slime. If I was slime, where would I be? See, this is where this system falls over. We're fine until we start looking for something, and then we're going, oh, where's that? So yeah, we've got these going to make us that needs to be connected with a controller by placing it adjacent to it or connecting it with a cable. All right, well, what's in the cable? We've got glass, quartz. We're out of this quartz, right? The tie-in. Let me get 2 stacks, split that, put that back, and then let me go and get no, a half stack of that. This stuff And you can do it by, there's several ways to make this, but this is probably the quickest way. But in the other thing, the recipes for this, apart from mystical quartz enriched iron essence or iron essence and nether quartz essence, or cooking quartz enriched iron dust, which is made with quartz, knife and nether quartz. Yeah, lots of ways to get this, but that's quick. That's fairly quick and easy. Redstone and glass. Okay. Let me get a little bit of that. Let me get some of this. Let me jump over here. Make you do that and that. Oops. And then that will make a bunch of those. There we go. Let's just go whole hog, shall we? Let's go full retard. But you never go full retard, no. Okay, let's get down here. Oh. Sorry. No pigs allowed. Now, I'm not really wanting this here in this section, so maybe what we should do is grab one of these flux points. We've got plenty of power cable. I'm hoping that one works. Let's do this. Do I want it, or will I want it near my machines? I know. Let's do it down a layer. Or no. It's doing it. It's coming up here. We're gonna make it up here in this corner here, I think. And you know what I haven't got? I haven't got any of these slabs. So let me grab a few of those, and let's see how this works. As I say, I've never used this. This is a complete. Actually, I like this tree. This floor here, you know better. Okay, so let's get that down and put down a controller. Now, is there in A there was a power plug thing? Relay, no. Network transmitter receiver, no idea. I'm not seeing anything that looks like it is a power block. So maybe we don't need one. Let's just try plugging it in, shall we? Hup. There you go. Select a network. We're onto that. Okay, and yeah, so that worked. It's got controller. It's got juice. We'll stick the solderer down there. That's doing that. Now this, I'm wondering whether this should have, no, it's, well, we can drop down. That's not, I can take those out should we need to. Okay, so what do we need? We need to make this craft one of these. Now this is going to need construction, improved processor and a destruction. That's so we need to do gold. Construction is basic processor, which is iron. Okay, let me get that down here. We'll just go up the quick way. Alright. What do we want? A couple of stacks of iron, maybe. Certainly a stack of gold, just one stack of gold, I think. You've got that, and this is, oh, and maybe a stack of diamond as well. Why not? So that's printed, blah blah. Printed silicon is silicon cooked. That we've got some, but I'd like more. So I think what we should do is 1, 2, 3, 4. Apparently, if we run this stuff, oh, I need a bit more. If we run compressed sand through a sag mill, it will give us 3. If we go through and run double compressed sand through, it gives us more. So we'll do that. Right, power. Right, sag mill. Yes, sag mill. In you go. That is done making porcelain bricks. That's what I made the roof out of, by the way. Those are just porcelain clay cooked up. This is furnace mode only. Off you go. In fact, have both of those. Oh, it's taking its time, isn't it? I upgraded this to an octatic capacitor as well. So let me just cook up these materials and I shall be right back with you. Alright, I'm getting most of the materials together, I think. As I say, this is new mod. I can fly up or I can just jump to the forge and run across this. I don't know how many of these travel anchors to put in, whether to just get carried away. So, crafter, we need to make a machine case. Oh, we probably need, have I got a bench on me? I haven't. Probably be handy, wouldn't it? Oh, I know I've got loads, so that is not a problem. Just the problem is often finding one. Back to the forge, there we go. So, yeah, as I was going to say, as I was saying, let me stick that there for a moment. That'll go in there, and I need to. I've made myself a golden bag of holding just because, you know, it's kind of silly not using that. So we're going to need that. We need those. We need a construction core, which is a basic processor. We need destruction, which is a basic, and we need improved, which is printed silicon. Okay, so solderer, I need to put one, two, a couple of bits of that, and some redstone. We're going to want a couple of those as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me stick those in there, and then stick those in, and that should do its thing. I don't know. Now, looking at this looks like there might be some. There's a speed upgrade which we can do, and I'm guessing that is allows us to upgrade the machines. That's probably for the wireless thing. Crafting upgrade, interdimensional. That's definitely one we'll want. I would imagine. No idea what those are for. That in itself is interesting to me. And then we're going to want a couple of those. Okay, so we need a glowstone and quartz. While that's doing, let me just quickly zoom up here and get some of that. Bonk. It'll be so much easier when we can just access this from wherever. This will just make life so much easier. Okay, that's almost done. Yep. So we're taking one of those and we're going to stick a piece of the quartz. That gives us destruction. We're going to take a piece of glowstone. That gives us construction. Oops. And then we can get into here and make one of those. That wants an advanced processor. Okay. Well, we can certainly oblige it, because I've cooked up pretty much a stack of everything. And a crafting grid. Of all the things I can't oblige you with is a crafting grid. A crafting table. Damn it. Right, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gimme. The problem is, of course, is because we automatically just go and make Tinker's tables. We're kind of we doomed ourselves a little bit to that one. So we're taking you and we're going to pop you in there, and that's crafting. So let me pop you there. Okay, excellent. All looks familiar so far. Right. Probably want storage, I would imagine, next. So we're going to want 2 advanced processors and some cores. So let me get those cooked up. We're also going to want to start making, well, I think we're going to want to make, I may actually want to relocate this lot, you know. External storage. This is the one I'm thinking that we're going to need. And why I'm saying I think we may need to relocate this is what I would like to do is put it up at this level here and link it in to here somehow. Probably through that box there, mate. Oh no, that's not going to work. I will figure it out. There's got to be a way to link this through. So yeah, that's going to need to relocate. I think I will get that going now actually, and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, I'm just about ready. Oops, I'm just about ready to make this external storage chip thing. And I hope it works, because I really don't know if it will or not. I have moved everything up to this floor, so we've got that, and I've also given us a little, this is our cabling access to storage. Now eventually we can move storage down into here, because this will be where the storage is. This is the theory anyway. The practice may not be quite as evident. So we've got construction, destruction, improved processor, cable, and that should give us external storage. Now I suspect that we can just come up here and go and plug that into that, and then grab this. Now I have got no idea if this will work. Because obviously we're dealing with mod interactions. It is working. Oh wow, that is very, very cool. We can get rid of most of that stuff that's in there and that piece of cobble, and excellent, excellent, excellent. Now what kind of, that is brilliant. Brilliant, 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 brilliant. Did I mention it was brilliant? It is brilliant. Okay, so the other one I think we're probably going to want is I don't know whether we need to prioritize the storage. This is the only thing I'm unsure about. This has got a priority. We're going to give this a priority of 1 and set. Okay. Pretty cool. Can hold 7 million items. I think we'll be good for a while. So that should have finished making some more of those. I wanted to get this solderer is dog slow, so I want to do these upgrades sooner rather than later. We need some glass. I think we can use bog standard glass. Let's find out, shall we? So we've got 4 of those. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And yes, we can. Good. So we'll get 4 of those. They go like that, and then we use those are put in with redstone and sugar. Now I bet if I was to look in here, we haven't got any sugar in there because it's not in the system yet. But it's all right. I know where it is. It's here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I suspect that very much like AE, that is going to be a bottleneck. So we do need redstone. Okay, we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. 4 of those. That can go in there, and pop the redstone away. Yeah, that is deeply, deeply cool. Redstone, ignore redstone signal, display normal, no craftables, only craftable, okay. Sorting, descending, ascending, sorting type by quantity, by name, okay. Normal, auto selector, JAI synchronized. Okay, so we can, cool, excellent. Alright, so speed upgrade. I don't know whether, I mean, presumably we can put 4 things into these. I don't know whether we need to put crafting upgrade or stack upgrade in there, but that gives us 2. That's 3. And that's max. Okay, so with that armed now, with that we can get into this. I need 2 advanced processors. Okay, not a problem. 1, 2, 1, 2, bump, 1, 2, 2, 2. Yeah, that's much more acceptable speeds. I'm guessing that, yeah, they don't stack or go anywhere, do they? Okay, that's fine. And then we're doing what? Presumably that. Right, we can take that out and we can pop that in. And that's fine, and that's priority 10. Now I'm assuming the lower the better, but we'll find out in a moment. Let's make a 1K drive next. Silicon, quartz, iron, glass. Okay, glass. 1K storage. We'll just do that. I'm missing that. I've got you. What were we? We've got a bit of redstone in the middle. And then we've got the silicon. That's the bit we're missing, and that's in here. We'll use that up. Or we'll make a start on using that up. And then the usage of that is redstone more. This is one of my pet bugbears with all of these mods that do this thing, is 1K storage disk. Now, alright, it's a lot faster with that, but so there we go. Oh cool, it's got a little thing on it. Right, I'm going to take out some copper. I'm going to place the copper back into the system. And it has gone on there. Excellent. So basically what should be happening, if I go over here and throw in those, they should be on there because there's no room in that system for them. That's the idea. So the question, that's got 1,000 items and it stored 3, didn't it? I think. So do I want to go with 1Ks? Can I actually even disassemble that? I may be stuck with that now. Probably, well, I'll stick it in there, so fine. I think we'll probably want to go with 4Ks and maybe a 16. 4Ks take 4K takes 4 of those and basics, and then the 16K processor is improved. See, this is where we want to get into the auto crafting. So let me just have a little think. Back in a moment. Yeah, I'm just going to go with some 4Ks for the time being. We can always make more, and I do want to bum rush this a bit because I don't want to get too bogged down. So I'm just making. I've got 15 1K storage cells, which, you know, we can make these all day long. It's just really a matter of time and effort. And I think we should be. Oh no, that one. Bang. So we can make 5 of those, and then those go into these, which gives me 3 at least anyway. So that's 1, 2, 3. 13,000 items. That's a goodly number before we've even started. What are we shy of? Now then, if I go over and make a 4K disc, what am I shy of? Glass is not a problem. We have glass left, right and centre. Okay, that should give us 2 more 4Ks then. It did, so we'll pop those in there. We can always add more of these disk drives, it's not a problem. So the last thing I need to do then is I want a importer, I think it is. So we need a destruction core, an improved processor and a cable. So improved processor, one of those. That, one of those and a bit of that. And a destruction core is a basic processor, isn't it? So one of those, and one of those. And that is a basic with, let's get this right, is it with, yeah, I haven't got them in. So importer, destruction core is with quartz. So we need one of those. Thank you. So that should be that plus that. Gives you that with that and a little bit of that. That gives us an importer, which I think what we shall do as a temporary measure is pop you out. No, that's not the right one. That's not right. We'll pop you over here. How are you? Give me a chest. Doesn't really matter what chest it is. We'll just stick it in there and we shall import. We'll do that. And if I chuck that in there, it will get imported. Excellent. More importantly, if I now go and look in, I think it's in here. Is it in there? Can you see it? Can you see the... No, it's not in there, is it? Okay. It therefore must be in here. Hup, hup. Pop that down. And let that do its thing. Don't know why it's... Is it? Oh, it's doing the priority things that are on the priority list for... Is it? No. I don't know why it's not doing these. ID number? I really don't know. This thing could probably use some speed upgrades. Or would it want the, actually, do we want the stack upgrade? It's 4 speed upgrades. We'll just borrow those then. And I mean, this is temporary anyway, so there we go. That's a bit better, isn't it? And we should be good now to go down there and just check how these drives are going. Yeah, that's working. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So I am going to just basically get all of these chests done, and I will be back with you in a moment. Alright, one last thing before we move on. I've done all the chests up there. They are now clear. This is now just another entrance in the thing that is our tree. But one thing, I also need some of those, don't I? I would like to get the wireless side of things going here. I need 2 more of those because I'm going to, not those, 2 of those, did it? So with that in mind, I've also, by the way, got the prismarine chicken. Crystal chicken. We've got 2 full discs, or almost full anyway. That one's not got any, so you know, looking pretty good. And yeah, we need to make, or try and make, the wireless thing. Now, as best as I can tell, we're going to need one of those, which is going to require a grid, which is a construction, a destruction, 2 improved, and advanced. We need another advanced, so we need 2 advanced. Okay, so advanced. What are they called? So I've put some of the stuff in here. So I need well, we'll grab that. Grab that. We're going to want redstone. Redstone. Grab some of that. And then we're going to need to do you. Oh, damn it! Got so much crap. Again, my inventory has exploded somewhat. We're going to need a couple of those. We're going to need a couple of those. We definitely need some of those. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at least. 1, 2. That should be fairly quick. One hopes. A couple of those. So what am I doing? I've completely forgotten. At refined, aren't I? Yeah, let's have a look. We need to make this machine casing. Oh, right. So we need, damn it, I'm going to need more of that. 1, 2, 3, with one of those. Make me a stack. There you go. So much easier. So much easier. Even just that, being able to come to one point and grab my stuff is, yeah, is definitely a huge improvement. Huge. So I'm going to need one of those. We need an ender pearl. We need it's funny how remote controls the recipes always, without fail, use ender pearls. Without fail. They always do. Right, wireless transmitter needs to be placed on a cable. Question. No, the answer is it doesn't. Okay, so if I go and grab a little bit of cable, one of those. Well, I suppose I could just do this, couldn't I, if I really wanted to be funny about it. Pop that on there. It's got a range of 16 blocks, so we're going to need to upgrade that. But 16's, bearing in mind we're living in this chunk, so you know we're not going to, I don't think we're going to have any major issues with range, but and we can always put more in if we want to just run more cable. So that's that, but we also need, refined, we need to make the grid. So a grid needs another machine casing, construction, 2 of those, and destruction. So we need a quartz and a glowstone. 2 of those. We're going to need another one of, I don't know why I keep coming down here. I've got this thing here going on. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Machine casing. Try that. Then try that. Wireless grid. Much better. Need some juice. I need to also relocate my teleporter. Right, juice me up. I know. Wow. Do I need to pair this or? Does this need to be paired? How does this work? Ignore redstone signal. Okay, right, that's interesting. So we need to work out how this is paired, because Currently, I'm not. Used to be there was a thing on the side. Okay, let me have a quick peek. I'll be back in a moment. It's shift right click on the controller. Should have been obvious, really, shouldn't it? Now, the last thing I want to look at with this, then, because obviously we're struggling, is going to be a where are we? We want a range upgrade, which is going to be an upgrade on that. We're going to want probably 3 of those, and maybe have we got the interdimensional? Oh, we need a nether star for that. Aha, and I haven't got a nether star yet. And there is no means of getting one, which is good. So we need to go and kill a wither to get interdimensional. But to be honest, the range is probably more useful at this juncture. So if I take 4 of those and well, let's make the upgrades first. Improve processors. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and bang. That shouldn't take long. And then we're going to make improved upgrade. We're going to make those. We need some glass, which reminds me I do need to actually put a thing in for the glass. Right, we've got that. We got that. Make me range upgrade. Where are you? I've lost it. Make me those. 4 of those. And then we need redstone and ender pearls. Pearl. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll get these crafted up. Be back in a moment.